and welcome to a very interesting session of Python coding. So, tell me guys, how are you? Is everything on track? Yes, I can hear you. So, which means you're all charged up for an exciting day of today's classes, am I right? Yes. So, in this class, you are going to study something which is really interesting, and you guys want to know what it is. Yes, I'll tell you. In this class, you are going to study a fruit choice program using Python. Yes, you heard it right, Python. Before that, tell me guys, will it be interesting for you if you have a program that finds your favorite fruit from the list of fruits? Of course it would be, right? Yes. So first I will share you a demo video of such a program. So come, let's explore it now. So in this program, each fruit is mentioned with the corresponding number, right? Yes. So see what happens once I run this program. Now they're asking me to select my favorite fruit by the corresponding number, right? Yes. So I gave the number of my favorite fruit. And see now? You said that I got my favorite fruit as orange. So this is one of the programs that we are going to explore in this class. So first, let's see what are the coding concepts that you will study in this class. So in this class, you will be dealing with two activities. So the first program will be dealing how to find the positive, negative or zero numbers, and the second program will be the one that I showed you, which is a fruit choice program. And from this class, you will study coding concepts of what is a control statement, which includes if, elif, else statement. So are you thrilled for that? Yes, so come, let's study it now. For that, the only thing that you will have to do is to follow my instruction. So now it's your time. Please open your Python editor. Have you opened it? Good. So now I'm going to the first program, which is a program to find the positive, negative or zero numbers. So are you ready for it now? I hope yes. So the first thing that you have to do is to create a Python file. So all of you click on the Python project, select new and then click on Python file and name the file. So here I named it as positive, okay? And then click Python file and enter it. Yes. So here my file to find the positive, negative or zero number is ready. What about yours? Are you set ready till here? Yes, step in a simple way. I'm going to take a float input from the user. Okay. So for that, what I have to do is I have to initialize it with a variable, right? Yes. So num is the variable that I'm going to use here. Okay. And here I'm going to use a float input from the user. Okay. So the number that I will be giving will be converted into the float data type. Okay. So here as I want to get the input from the user, I have to use that input function, right? Yes, the input function is used to take the input from the user or the system, okay? And inside this, I have to give enter a number, right? Yes, so here inside, I'll be giving enter a number, okay? So what is the purpose of such a function? So here inside the num variable we are assigning a number which can be converted into float format, and here we use input function so that the user can provide the value. Okay, so instead of initially declaring the value, we are asking the user to give a or enter a number. Okay, so I hope it's clear for you, right? So now it's your time, or if you please type it now. Have you done it? Good. Before going on to the next, tell me, how will you identify a positive number? Yes, all numbers greater than 0 will be called as the positive numbers, and all numbers less than 0 will be called as negative numbers. I hope you're good at maths and you know these things, right? Yes, the concept of positive and negative numbers may be already familiar to you. Sure. Yes. And here there is also a method to find a zero number. Okay, that is, if I'm entering a number other than positive and negative, which means a zero. So here, if I'm entering a number other than the positive and the negative numbers, that is, if I'm entering a zero, that also have to be printed, right? Yes, so that is one of the interesting programs which we will be dealing in this class. Okay. So here I'm going to check, okay, that what I have to check, if num is greater than 0, right? Yes. So if we have to check conditions like that, we will give control statements like if for that, okay? So here I'm going to check if num greater than 0, okay? So this is the Python condition that checks whether the number is greater than 0. You know that, right? If a number is greater than 0, we call such a number as positive number, right? Yes. So now if I enter a number and if that number is greater than 0, then what will be printed as the output? Of course, you said that. It will print the number is a positive number, right? Yes. So can we do that? So come, let's do that now. It will print. So here I had used the print function to display the output message as positive number in case the number is greater than 0. That is the condition to check the positive number, right? Yes, I hope you know that. Sure. Yes. So now can I check it? Yes, so now I'm going to execute this code using the run function, okay? And now see what happens. Yes, so that they are asking me to enter a number. And as per the condition of positive numbers, I'm giving a number as 4, okay? Yes, you saw that. I got the number as a positive number. So this is, yes, so consider, suppose I'm giving a number which is less than 0. That is, if I'm giving a negative number, then what would happen? Yes, it will print negative number, right? But with this condition of f, can we give that? No. So we have to introduce a new conditional statement for that, right? Yes. So come, let's see what is elif condition now. So I hope my screen is visible to you, right? Yes. So elif statement means it is a short for else if, that is, it is used to check for multiple condition. Now just have a close check at the diagram that I'm presenting to you. Yes, have you seen that? If the text expression of if is true, then the body of if gets executed, right? Yes. What happens once it is false? Yes. If the text expression of if is false, then the other body, which is the body of text expression elif, get executed, okay? And once that is true, the body of elif will be getting executed as I had told you. So what happens if all this condition is false? Yes, he said it. The body of else will be getting executed. So I'll once more tell you, okay? So we will be giving a text expression inside if. So once this condition is true, of course, the body of f will be getting executed. And once this condition is false, then the body of elif, that is the body of else if, will be getting executed, okay? And once this is true, the body will be getting executed. And what happens if it is false? Yes, the body of else statement, that is, if all these conditions are false, the body of else will be getting executed. So this is what that diagram tells you. So this is a condition that we have to apply in our program, okay? Now coming back to the program, you can see here that if the num is greater than 0, it will print as positive number. So what happens if the num is equal to 0? Yes, so that have to be given as an other condition inside elif, okay? So can we deal with that now? I hope you are ready for that. So let's do that. So I'm going to give as Elif. So this is how we represent Elif, okay? And in Elif, I'm going to give num as if the num is 0. That is what we have to check, right? If the num is 0, then what we have to do? We have to print 0, right? Yes, if num is equal to 0, what does we have to print? Of course, we have to print that is 0. We have to print 0, right? Yes. So here I am giving as 0, okay? So now we had given here as we will be giving a number which is a user input, and it checks if the number is greater than 0, it would give us back as a positive number, that is it would print a positive number. And if not, that is then the body, if that condition is false, that is if num is not greater than 0, then the body of Elif, that is num equal to 0, will be checked out, and once that is true, then it will be printed as 0. And what will happen if all these conditions are false? That is, consider the number which I had given is not greater than 0 and is not equal to 0. Yes, something else had to be executed, right? Yes, so that condition would be given inside the last statement which I had already told you, that is else, okay? So if all these conditions are false, then the body of else will be getting executed, okay? Yes, so inside the body of else, I would print as print negative number, okay? So have you done till here, all of you? It's your time, please do it. Are you ready with your program now? So can we check it out now? So here I'm going to execute the program using the run button and see what happens. Yes, so they are asking me to enter a number, and here I'm going to give a negative number. See what happens? Yes, they print the output as a negative number, as I had given the number as negative 3. Okay, so now see what happens when I'm giving a number which is a 0. Okay, so see what happens? Yes, they gave the output, or they displayed the message as 0, as I had given the input as 0. Okay, so this is what the program to find the positive, negative or 0 number is. Now it's your time. Just try it with a number. Have done it. Great. So now it's time to move on to our next program, which is to find the favorite fruit from a list of fruits given. Okay, so can we go for that now? Yes, then now create a new Python project. For that, all of you please click on the Python project, select new, and then select Python file. So inside this, name it as fruit choice. Okay. Have you done it? I hope you are ready with it. So now I'll tell you how this program is. So first of all, we will print a list of fruit in the screen, okay? And then what happens is, once we run it, we will be asking the user to select a favorite fruit according to the corresponding number from their list given, okay? And once it is given, then you can know which is your favorite fruit. So this is the program that we are going to deal now. I hope this I had already explained to you in the beginning, right? Yes, so let's go for that now. So first I want to display my list of fruits, okay? So here first I'll be listing out my 3 favorite fruits, okay? So for that I have to use the print function, right? As it is the print function that will display the output messages on screen. So I go for print function, okay? And inside the print and single quotes, I'm going to give 1, let it be apple, okay? And second, I'm going to print my next fruit as, let it be pear, okay? And third, I'm going to print as orange. Okay, so now it's your time. Just print the list of 3 fruits. So have you done till here or a few? Yes. So now it's time to ask the input from the user. Okay. So now it's time to declare a variable to store the input which we will be taking from the user. Okay. So int what input. This function of the int is to convert a specific value into the integer format. Okay. And what do I have to ask from the user? Yes, I had to ask the user to select the fruit by the corresponding number, right? Yes, so here I'll be giving the condition as select your favorite fruit by corresponding number. Okay. Yes, it's your time. Please do it, all of you. Yes, so first you have to print the list of 3 fruits and then you have to give a method to ask the user input. Okay, so the user will be giving their input in terms of an integer number. Okay, yes, please do it here, all of you. So first you have to print the list of 3 fruits, okay, and then you are declaring a variable called choice which will be asking which will be dealing with a user input, which means the user can enter a corresponding number which will help them to find their favorite fruit. Okay, yes, it's your turn, please do. Now it's time to think what I have to do, right? Yes, so consider here the user have entered a choice equal to 1. That is, if choice is equal to 1. Okay, that is the user had entered a number which is 1. Then which will be the fruit that we get? Tell me. Yes, it will be printed as the favorite fruit is apple, right? As 1 as the corresponding number to apple. You get me? I hope yes. So how will we display that message? Yes, you said it. We will be using the print function to display the output messages, right? Yes, so using the print function, we will be writing your favorite fruit is what? Apple, right? Yes, okay. And then consider if I'm going to give a choice which is 2, then what have to be printed? Yes, pear is my favorite fruit. But is that have to be given inside the if condition? No, right? We have learned another statement which is elif, which is a shortcut of else if. That means once the condition of if is false, then the condition of else if should be executed. And here we will represent elif as like this, right? Yes. And here we will be giving choice equal to 2. Okay. And we are giving choice equal to 2. Okay, and then what have to be printed? Yes, print it. Yes, it will be printed like print your favorite fruit is pear, right? Yes, it's your time. Please do till here, all of you. Please do it with me. Okay, it's your time. Please do till here now. I hope you have done it right. Yes, so now it's time to check the next condition. That is, here I had given almost 3 fruits, right? Yes, I had displayed 3 fruits like apple, pear and orange. So once the condition of both this does not work, then I have to give an again elif statement which print choice 3. Okay, if this choice is 3, then what have to be printed? Yes, your favorite fruit is orange. Okay, yes, so let me do that now. Orange. So now it's your turn. Please do it, all of you. Have you done it? I hope yes. Okay, so now think. Okay, I entered a number here. I had displayed only 3 fruits, right? And I had entered numbers only correspondingly. That means only 3 numbers. And what if I entered a number which is other than these 3 numbers, that is other than 1, 2 and 3? If I had entered 4, then what would be the output? Yes, it should print like you made an invalid choice, right? A choice which is not there. So it's your time to do that, okay? And this had to be executed inside which statement? If the condition of F is false, we go for Elif. And if the condition of Elif is false, yes, the body of else have to be executed, right? Yes, so S would have to be printed. Print you made an invalid choice, right? Yes. So it's your time. Please do it. So now can we run this program? Yes. So I'm going to execute this program. Okay. So using the run function. Yes. So here I had already told you that they will be displaying the list of fruits first, right? Yes. So here as we had given the list of fruits like apple, pear and orange with their corresponding numbers, that is being displayed on the screen now. And now they are asking us to enter our corresponding number. Okay. So here I am going to enter 3. So that I got my favorite fruit as orange, as orange is being given the corresponding number 3, right? Yes, so it's your time, please do it. Yes, let's do it together. I'm going to run the program and this time I'm going to make the choice as 5, okay? I'm going to give a fruit which is in corresponding number 5, okay? That's it. As we haven't displayed any fruits corresponding to the number 5, you got the output as you made an invalid choice. Have you seen that? Isn't it interesting? Yes. So please do that and see. Just try it both with the number corresponding to the fruits and also with the number other than we had given in the list. It's your turn. Please do it. Have you done it? Good. Great. So which means now it's time to recap what are the lessons that we have learned in this class, right? Yes, so in this class, as you had already know, we deal with 2 programs. The first one was to find the positive number, right? Yes, this was the program to find the positive number, and here we were seeking the input from the user of the system by using the function of input, and then we use the float function, that is the number that we had given will be converted into the float format, okay? And then if that number was greater than 0, we use the print function, that is print function is the one that displays the output messages on the screen, right? Yes, so using the print function we displayed the things accordingly, right? Yes. And then we learned elif statement. Yes, it is a short form of else if and it can control multiple expression. That means once the body of f is true, then the body of if will be getting executed. Of course, you know that, right? Yes, so if the body of f is not getting executed, like here in the example, you can see that if number is greater than 0, it will be printing print positive number. And what if number is not greater than 0? Yes, there we are. Then the body of elif, that is the next expression is will be checked by elif, okay? And if the body of elif is also false, then the body of else will be getting executed, okay? So the purpose of elif statement is to check for multiple text expressions, okay? Yes, and that was about our first program, and there we enter a number and check whether it is positive, negative or a number which is 0, okay? Then we learn fruit choice program, okay? So here first we will be displaying a list of fruits, and from that fruits we will be selecting our favorite fruit by the corresponding number, right? Yes, so here we had printed the first three choices as apple, pear and orange. Okay, then we used a variable which is choice, which can store a user input function. Okay, and that is to select your favorite fruit by the corresponding number. Okay, and if the choice I given was 1, my favorite fruit would be apple, right? And if the choice is 2, then my favorite fruit would be pear. And once the choice is 3, then the fruit would be orange. And if all this condition is false, that means if the body of if and elif is false, then the body of else will be getting executed. That is, it would print you made an invalid choice, right? Yes, so that was about your fruit choice program. I hope you remember that, right? So that's all about this session. I hope all of you enjoyed the session. Thank you all for your participation. Have a nice day. Bye. Take care.